Cavaliers are off tonight. They lose by not by much. A good run against the Nets last night, 117 to 112. So they're off tonight. And then tomorrow night, 7 o'clock here in MMS, they'll be at home against the Phoenix Suns.
But anybody that was at the game won because you saw the walrus lady. Tell you what, I love going to games just for those in-between things. Like when I went to the game last Monday, there was a staring contest between two guys that got intense. It went the entire commercial break.
Like an official staring contest?
Yeah, like they're on the big screen and they're just like not blinking, staring right to the cameraman. And this one dude, Big Mike, was just like, he was having so much fun with it. Just like this big guy, like he looked like a Midwest version of, who's the guy that plays Aquaman?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, yeah. He's Jason Momoa of, and but he was hilarious. And the other guy, like, was right there with him. They didn't blink for like 4 minutes. They didn't blink.
God, it makes intense. My eyes feel dry just talking about it.
Like the whole time, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there, of course, last night the lady that when the camera went on her, she just starts acting like she's signing a couple documents.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get to Terry the Goat's Week 12 picks for you here in a moment. I have not posted them at the Alan Cox Show Facebook page, but we're doing them early because obviously there's Thanksgiving football, and then we'll be out the remainder of the week. Alan Cox Show After Hours line. Anytime you just want to drop us a quick message, you can do it there. It's 216-986-8903.
Hey, Alan. Zach. First-time caller, long-time listener. Really shouldn't be calling in right now because I'm at work, but you know what? Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Love you guys.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
Oh, the new Kid Rock song. So everybody's getting me hip to the fact that because the Kid Rock song is with this band called Monster Truck, which is, I think, from suburban Toronto or something. They're a Canadian band. And they have a song called Don't Tell Me How to Live, and that's Kid Rock took that guy.
Oh, he like sampled it.
Well, he didn't sample it because they played the song with him, but I'm like, is he making any music anymore? I mean, American Badass was just him rapping over Sad But True from Metallica, and now he's basically taking these guys. Here, I'll play the original song.
And then there's the Sweet Home Alabama all summer long.
Don't need no kind of direction from no one. I got myself a pretty old soul. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
That's their song. That's Monster Truck's song. Kid Rock's like, I got nothing, but I'm bored, so let's do this.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
It's so stupid. Weird Al had to come out and go, hey, by the way, that ain't me. Everybody thinks it's a parody because it looks so stupid, but that is, I am not Kid Rock, and he is not me. That is not a Weird Al parody song. He tweeted out that he had to clarify to everyone that's congratulating me right now on my new Kid Rock parody video, let me clarify, that's not me, that's actually Kid Rock.
That's so funny.
So now there's Weird Al Kid Rock beef. But yeah, if you haven't heard the Kid Rock song, it's pretty funny. It's called Don't Tell Me How to Live. Well, I mean, they tell you right in the song.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
I don't know if you ever got clarity on the whole Dancing with the Stars making history situation.
Well, people were texting me that JoJo Siwa would have been the first same-sex champion.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Her partner was,
a woman, yeah.
There you go. Which, yeah, okay. I mean,
again, it's a lot easier. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
No. Continue.
It just makes me angry because, again,
a lot easier if you're a female?
It's a lot easier if you're female to do things like this. This was just dipping their toe in the water, and it's like, okay, well, we'll allow a same-sex couple on TV, but they got to be white, and it has to be a woman, and she has to be from a wholesome background. Can't be no.
Where's JoJo Siwa from?
Dance Moms.
No. I mean, where's she from?
What's her wholesome background?
Yeah.
No, I don't know where she's from, but she has to have like wholesome qualities. Like she has to be family friendly.
Well, she's easily digestible, right? I mean, she's a YouTuber, and she's from Omaha, Nebraska.
But it's just it just grinds my gears because if it was a black man, If it was a black man,
I mean, a black man won the whole thing.
Not a black gay man.
I see what you mean.
And another, like, say if they put a black gay man and a black Puerto Rican or something. Or, I'm sorry, Puerto Rican on there.
But here's what I would say. I would much rather have us dipping our toe into things than not dipping our toe at all.
But
you can't have everything all at once. I totally get what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you. But
it's just triggering for me, for someone who grew up gay and was in high school. It's just the stigma again.
But you didn't tell anyone for a long time
because of stuff like this.
Yes, for the very reasons you describe.
But you know what I'm going to do in support of you, Poundcake? I'm going to boycott Dancing with the Stars.
Sweet.
Good job, Bill.
Like, the lesbians always had it easier. Like, they just have it easier. And everyone always talks about, like, we're a part of the LGBTQ too. Like, we know. You are. But the gays drive it because we're the ones that get the most.
But also, lesbians were in, like, straight porn and things like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know that lesbians had it any easier.
They do. If a girl comes out as gay...
But how do you know? You're not a lesbian.
But
you can only speak for yourself as a gay dude.
But I've seen it with my own two eyes.
You've seen what? You've seen lesbians have an easy time?
Yes.
How do you quantify that?
If a girl comes out as gay in high school and she has a girlfriend, even if her girlfriend ugly, like I've seen some fat lesbians, I've seen some ugly lesbians, and they befriend each other, and it's like, oh, well, whatever. At least it's flush. I'm like, those are the dudes saying that, not me. But if it was two gays walking down the hallway holding hands, heads going in lockers.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would deny that gay girls are more palatable because you'd see.
But you just said that.
Well, only because that doesn't mean that they've had an easier time. I don't know if there's any way to quantify that.
In society, they have had it easier.
Well, all right. I'll take your word for it. Although neither one of us are lesbians.
Well, nobody knows the inequality of sex is like a gay man.
That's what Poundcake said.
Co-sign my own quote.
Code sign.
So, anyway, I literally didn't know who JoJo Siwa was before.
She's
I think I saw, like...
I'm surprised your daughter's not into her.
No. She's into, like, old school programming right now.
No, she's a singer.
Oh, my older daughter.
No, your 5-year-old. My boyfriend's daughter's 5. She's super into JoJo Siwa. My 9-year-old niece.
How does she know about her?
She's a singer. She puts all of her videos and stuff on YouTube. And
my daughter's not watching YouTube.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
Your daughter doesn't watch anything on YouTube?
She watches baby animal videos.
Oh, well, that's a...
But I only became familiar with JoJo Siwa because she had like a line of toys or something, right? Like
she's got everything. She's got
Target,
bows,
there's like a thing, and I go, "Who is this?"
Socks, underwear. She has her whole clothing line.
There you go. Yeah, I would just see signs with her face and the name, and then they were like, "She's on Dancing with the Stars," and I go, "Okay." So clearly, I just assumed she was a YouTuber or something.
She got popular in Dance Moms.
Anyone real young right now I've never heard of, I assume they're a YouTuber.
Yeah, she got popular in Dance Moms and then put out her own album of like kids boppy music. It's like, whatever. She was like 13 or 14 putting out singles for other children.
If only Honey Boo Boo had filmed herself opening boxes of toys, she could have really had a nice post-television career. Here's me unboxing.
Look it. Now, I will say this, something that I've gotten into, because I used to make fun of kids a lot, for like my nieces, for like watching videos of other kids playing with toys. I've been watching a lot of videos of people playing slot machines lately. Like where I will just...
Videos of people playing slot machines.
People will record themselves at casinos playing slot machines. And I will watch them because I want to... It's a weird thing where it's like when I want to go gamble... I'll just watch one of those videos because someone will put in like $5,000 into a slot machine and they'll do like $100 a spin. And it's like almost just as exciting watching them doing it as doing it myself.
Maybe only because time to start drinking again.
Right. Well, only because I know I'm not going to spend $5,000. I would never have that kind of money laying around to go put into a slot machine. But it's still like, oh my God, what if they hit?
Did you read about the woman in Australia who embezzled from her company?
No.
Okay, so this woman embezzled. She appeared in court on a slew of fraud charges. She embezzled...
a slew.
A whole slew. She embezzled $680,000 from the veterinary hospital that she worked for over a 40-month period. She was the only person at the hospital who oversaw the accounts and transferring money. Always a smart move when you have one person doing that. Anyway, she made a total of 475 transactions over the course of 5 years or 40 months. $680,000. She blew it on a gambling app that she didn't realize didn't pay out real money.
What?
If they pay out gift cards or like online, you can shop in a store.
more
like
points to put back into
stuff
the
like
game.
that.
There's an app called Heart of Vegas, which bills itself as featuring real Vegas slot machines, just like the ones you know and love, and you buy virtual coins, but there is no real cash out.
Oh my God.
What if?
And she couldn't explain why she was playing that game when there was no return. Her lawyer said the game's point was to simply keep playing the game, and she became so addicted. She would play it as soon as she woke up, and she would set it up at night so it played in auto. But she thought there was going to be a payout. There is no real payout on this app.
Know that? How do you not know that though?
Because you're sick. You're not paying attention.
$17,000 a month.
You think that you're going to get some huge... You're stealing
You're
money
putting
from
money
a
in.
veterinary hospital that you work for. Boy.
Ozzy May here. I just want to let everybody know that I'm playing slot machines left and right. I swear to God, one of these times the jackpot's going to hit. And when it does, screw your cats and dogs.
Yeah, that's
It'll
right.
be raining cats and dogs.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Maybe
man.
the dingo ate your payout. Yeah, well, so you're watching people play slot machines on YouTube. Mm-hmm. These are things they're filming themselves, or
Yeah.
if it's over their shoulder? Or
They're
what is
filming it. The one guy that I watch all the time, he's got millions and millions of subscribers. His name is Brian Christopher.
it? Wow.
Cannot figure out why things like that take off.
I don't either.
Dude,
like,
it's
how does
because
it-
people like me who
to
are
rush.
prone to addiction.
Living vicariously.
Living vicariously, where it's like, I know I don't have the money to go to the casino. I know that. So what I'm
because
going to do...
and he's being funded by his subscribers.
well,
Right.
yeah, so
Yeah.
he has the money. I watched this guy in the last break. This is why I bring it up.
You are sick.
That was what you were watching? Give me back my presents.
You want your bear back?
Yes.
In the last break, I watched this guy because he posts new videos like every day or 4 days a week or something like that, right? So he's like, bet until you win. It's not always a jackpot like a jackpot that's listed on like, oh, the top jackpot's $28,000 or whatever.
Yep.
A jackpot is technically a hand pay, which is anything over $1,200, which means you can't get that back in credits. You have to get paid out in cash in your hand. That's why it's called
Hand pay is
that's why
what
it's
that
called a
lady was
hand
doing
pay.
on that Jumbotron last night.
Yeah. So he does these like challenges where he'll make up rules where he'll be like, okay, we're going to play this $100 slot machine until we get a hand pay. And he put in $8,000 and then he won back $1,200 and he's just like, yeah, we're still down $6,800, but you know, we're just going to go on to the next one. Like, this is what he does professionally. And watching him,
That's not healthy.
Watching him lose $6,800 will keep me out of the casino today because I'm like,
I mean, it's
know?
Barkley said, right? It's not a gambling problem if you have the money.
Right.
You
crazy.
can cover.
And if you
who
can
cares?
make money off the video, I mean, he's getting
millions
of views. What's his name? Brian Christopher?
Brian Christopher Slots. He gets like,
Wow, that's his actual name?
yeah, I know. That's
Can
why he
you
got into it.
imagine the coincidence?
It's hyphenated. He actually married a machine.
Brian Christopher Slots. Do you, Brian Christopher, take Jenny Slots to be... Wait, why is his name first? That's how it's a
It's
brave
fine.
new world.
Everything's
You can do
fine.
whatever you want. Alan, I watch live funerals on Facebook.
What's your addiction?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would always give my nieces a hard time. Like, why do you want to watch other kids play with toys? And now I'm like, I'm watching another adult play with toys. Like, that's exactly.
He hasn't done this in a while, though. Or these are maybe, those are his popular uploads.
His popular uploads come up first, but
Yeah,
he does live
okay.
streams, I think, 2 or 3 times
2
a week.
hours ago, 11,000 right off the rip.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy because it's what you want. I wish I had $8,000 spare to just
Listen.
go blow. That would be awesome.
What you should do this weekend is do it at a lower stakes and just go live stream it on your YouTube channel.
You know how quickly $100 goes?
It doesn't matter. You are a celebrity. People will watch it. Is your YouTube channel monetized?
I don't think I've put something on YouTube in 2
Well,
years.
do it on whatever. Like, but like, it'll build. You got $100 to.
I got $100. I don't want this to become a habit, dude. I'm not somebody. I'm not somebody who can.
It seems like you're fighting against success right now. You could
I'm
be
fighting
making,
against addiction.
You could be making pizzas and you could be doing slots.
All I'm saying is this guy's not that entertaining because that thought has already come into my head where I'm like, he's not even funny. Like, if I had the money to do this, I would be so successful. but it is a slippery slope for someone who already likes to gamble.
I'm going to suggest, got that GoFundMe. That was your dad's money and your dad loved to gamble.
He did love slot machines.
So I'm just saying, maybe you take $1,000 out that was, and do like, this one's for you, Pops.
See what happens.
I'm being told that guy's brother-in-law is Raymond Anthony Craps.
Yeah.
Frankie Roulette over here. Alan, my boss gets on my case for all kinds of stupid things, but then he spends hours watching those old slot machine videos on YouTube.
I love them. I can't stop watching them, dude.
So you get on my case.
Imagine your boss is just sitting there watching videos. You're working. I don't know what this job is.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
What, Cody?
You get on my case for looking at Zillow in the break.
This is
you're looking at houses you can't even afford. How about you work hard enough so you can afford a house that you're looking at on Zillow, and you're looking at gambling
you there.
It does, but this is also a new development. This is something that started like in the last.
So is
2
the
weeks.
house he was looking at? It's a new development.
This is something that started in the last couple weeks.
I aspire to be in a gated community, and you're like, I want to play slots,
dude. You're
Put
right.
the gay in gated community.
It's because I watch him, and it makes me feel like, oh, you're not. But he also has some crazy wins on there. Where like there was this one slot machine where he was betting $100 a spin, and he put in like $5,000, and he won like $82,000, and it's like, oh my God, that's all it takes. Would you have $5,000 to spend? One spin, $82,000,
Yep.
and it's like. And again, I'll never
And they
have
give you
that
that in
kind of money.
cash, or do they give you a check?
They give it to you in cash. They take the
Cash.
taxes out.
$82,000
They
in
take the
cash.
taxes out right off the rip, and then they give it to you in cash
But you have to be able
to
to
spend.
take it and walk.
Oh yeah.
Do you get escorted out when
Oh,
you?
I was like, you gotta have the $5,000 to spend, right? That's what you're gonna say.
She went right to spend it, right? Just blow it immediately.
No, I know what you're saying.
No. Walk out with it.
Oh, that option. No, that's not a thing.
When you win something like that, do they have people that like take you to your car and
you
escort
can get an escort to your car, or they can conceal the money or whatever
tip
and give
them.
you. Yeah, you tip. We went over this. I said you tip them 1% or $20.
We'll put the money in these Chinese food containers, and then no one will know what's going
right.
on.
I'm saying they're not just handing you a wad. They'll give you like at the bank,
like there's not even a bag. You're just walking with $80,000.
It's just coins. It's gold coins with sacks.
Scrooge McDuck. Big dollar signs on
Dollar
them.
sign bags.
Walking out of the jack with $80,000. You're just like,
And they pay you in singles.
I gotta get past Wahlburgers, and I think I'm good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was way up when we played blackjack in Vegas, but I was like, let's have some fun, whatever.
Because you can afford it. You can take $1,000. I don't know how much you took,
Yeah.
but it's not going to change your mind one way or the other.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
And that's this guy. This is all he does. 5 days a week. He lives at casinos, and he has a little Players Club card. So he's spending so much money that he gets all these awesome perks back. So he gets to stay for free, and he does cross promotions, and he gets, the food, all that kind of
That's
stuff.
my buddy who lives in L.A. He was the guy that we went out to hang with when we were in Vegas for my birthday, because he and his wife go to Vegas all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's 4 hours. They just drive from L.A., but they have a ton of money because they have no kids, just the two of them. And he spends a ton of... Now, he's just sitting there tapping the things.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But the card knows that you're sitting there spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
So he's got this huge entertainment budget.
Yeah.
So he's like, buy your room, and we'll have everything else comped.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy. And that's why I'm like, you know what? How everyone's like, you got to find your lane, right? The thing that's going to make you popular. I know
This is your lane?
I think it might be, man. Where I'm like, if I can monetize... I'm going to steal this guy's idea. I'm like, because I'm funnier than he is, and I have kind of a following, like Bill was saying. I just don't have the money to do it.
But is he funny?
He's not funny.
Well, then why do you need to be funny? I mean, I know that
It's just
to add
more
to the
entertaining.
entertainment value.
Would you rather watch
Value.
someone who's entertaining play the slots or someone who's just playing the slots?
I would, but you're saying this guy who's not funny has tons of people watching him.
So I could have twice as many because I'm funny.
And what if they don't think you're funny? This chick tries too hard.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Some
Because
people
they'll
will.
be in the live stream saying like, I hate Mary doing this, but they're in there
And they're
paying
watching.
attention, and they're commenting.
And they're probably gambling addicts. So they're going to watch anyway.
I'm telling you, I'll help you set this up.
I don't have it. You need so much money.
I'm telling you, you don't.
Bill,
because-
I'm not. No one's gonna watch me spend $20, 50 cents at a time. No one's gonna watch
You
that.
got to start somewhere.
But that's not. There's absolute zero excitement when I win $2. This guy's winning $80,000.
I've seen you win less than $2, and you get very excited.
But other people won't.
You've
Yes.
gotten excited at less than $2?
But you starting with your fan base, people, you get excited when you get a free ticket.
Yeah, no, I'm an excitable person.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, and that's why people are going to tune in because you have a fan base already.
I'm getting hot thinking about it. I'm getting sweaty because I'm like, the most I could even fathom spending would be like $500, and if I lost that, it would make me feel like I was going to throw up. Like,
right, but if you get it to a point where you are monetizing it and you're making money off the streams,
but you got to make money. You have to have money first. I have to have a base amount of money first.
So let's get to that base amount of money, and then we go from there.
Oh my God!
Dan is a security guard at the casino. Hi, Dan.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
So you guys are talking about like some of the people that come in there to gamble. For instance, we have a
phones.
What's going on with our phones today?
It's not our phones. People calling on cell phones, and he's probably downtown. There's a lot of signal blockage down there. You there, Dan? I lost you. Sorry, Dan. Thank you, pal. You cut out.
Oh, man.
Well, listen. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to spin my slot machine. Right.
I won $500 on a Ripper yesterday, or 2 days ago.
How much did you spend on Rippers?
$50.
That's pretty good. You got 500 right there's stake money right there.
$450.
That's.
I know, but
I didn't even know you could monetize those. How many Rippers did you buy? Oh, proud bunch, man. Oh,
Listen,
God.
after Thanksgiving.
I can monetize my farts now.
Now you're speaking
the whole
his
show,
language. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm watching this guy's YouTube channel. He's just farting. It was great. Oh, he's doing it in hallways and charging money and stairwells, whatever.
Now, does he have to have approval from the casinos to film?
Nope. Slot machines are different. It's not a table game because table games, if you film table games, there's chances of cheating and this and taking the footage. Slot machines are all random.
Machines are fine.
You can film slot machines.
I've got to take a break here. I will have those Clutch tickets for you on the way back. They are finally going to get to that 30-year anniversary tour. It gets them to the Agora on the 29th of December. So if you want to go see Clutch, hook up after the break here. 35192 if you want to text, and we'll be